Okay, this is where the snow is going to start to swirl around the house. It's going to get colder in here.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah. The turntable helps. Out here, the icing will air dry rather quickly, so you're going to see that I'm going to work pretty quick when I have the icing on here. These are my blanket blanks. Yay, somebody got it. It's actually milk chocolate cocoa drops. At home, I like to use the little teeny ones and turn it sideways so it's an E instead of an M.
Okay.
A suggestion I have when you're making your gingerbread house is always take a picture every year and date it. So that way you can see the next year, oh, this is how I did that. You have new ideas, new designs. You can see how fast you can do it. You can also have new creations every year. And you can save them. Ants, little creatures, do not like gingerbread houses because of the cinnamon. My chef has cinnamon in his tracks of his windows and his doors. They will not cross the line. And I found out from a gentleman in my audience a couple years ago that he was an exterminator, and he says they will not cross cinnamon or cayenne pepper because they breathe through their stomach, and if they cross that line, they can't breathe.
Oh.
So that way, it's a nice way to make your house smell good and also protect it too.
Ants are gonna get it now.
All right, we're gonna put some snow up on the roof. That was an air bubble. Uh-oh, did I get you? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it traveled that far. I have puzzle parts. I have two that look like this and two that look like this. What am I going to build?
Chimney.
Chimney. Now when you do your icing, I always tell everybody the consistency of toothpaste. You can see how it just stays right where you're going to put it. Well, sometimes your angle of your chimney doesn't match the roof exactly right. So we are going to fix that. Once we get the chimney together, we're going to add more decoration to it, which is going to disguise any flaws, make sure it matches up, make sure it's nice and straight, and also make it look really pretty. Sometimes your pieces don't bake exactly straight in the oven. A little hint for that is roll your dough, put it in the sheet pan, put your pattern or your cutters on it, and then pull off the excess. That way you don't have to pick up the gingerbread. We have cutters, so we fill the sheet pan and then cut it out. Okay, we're going to put some snow on here, and then we're going to go into the magical world of icicles. And we do have icicles sometimes in Florida. When we spray the orange trees so they won't lose the fruit. If you left your water sprinkler on by accident and it got really cold. Alright, I need to put my lights up here before the icing dries. That's a chimney, I can tell. Everybody's looking out. Oh, now if you were standing up there, oh, the smell. So afterwards you have to walk around up there. Now, when you're putting icicles on this house, when you're done, it's going to look like marshmallows are just dripping off the house. They are going to look so soft and so inviting. You know someone's going to have to come touch them. If they do, and you put them on the very edge of your house, they're going to fall off. So the secret to the icicles is you put them up on the top and you bring them down. That way they're clinging on to the roof and they're not going to go anywhere. So I'm going to start over here, end up over here. You're going to see how it looks like marshmallows are dripping off the house. They're going to look very soft, but within 24 hours they will be hard as a rock. All your icicles are going to be different. They're going to be long, short. Sometimes they'll get a little curl in them. If you don't like the way the one looks, you can always pull it off while it's wet. Once it dries, it's not going to go anywhere. How many days till Christmas?
19.
Everybody been good?
No.
I hear nothing. That's right. I had one little girl last year told me I don't have to be good anymore. I came to Disney World. That was my present. But you never know. Santa's always watching. Got a cute little curl right there. I think the icicles give the house its little personality. Now I like to start decorating the house by putting candles in the window, and I want to tell you everything that goes on this house is edible, except for the gold cardboard. It is gold cardboard. I had a gentleman tell me that was going to be his fiber for the day, and I said, oh, I do not recommend eating cardboard. So we're going to put candles on, and I'm going to glue them on. And when I say glue, I mean royal icing. Everything in the bake shop, when we glue it, is either royal icing or chocolate is our glue. And all your extra sugar just looks like more and more snow on the house. We're going to put some candy canes on it. Here we have our candy canes. I need to put some poinsettias in the yard. And I like to do hidden Mickeys, and I do them in flowers in plain sight. It sort of looks like a hidden Mickey. More poinsettias in the backyard.
Chef, do you have to temper your chocolate when you use it as glue?
Yes, we have a big bowl that keeps it tempered all the time, about 40 pounds every day, and is constantly tempered. At home, I use chocolate chips with my kids, my grandkids, melt them in the microwave, but you have to do really short bursts because they'll burn very quickly. Otherwise, just put it in a double boiler, spread it on with a spatula, and then keep it wet, just keep it together, and it dries rather quickly. Compared to royal icing, if you did it all with royal icing, you'd have to let all 4 walls dry solid overnight before you put the roof on, because the roof is really heavy. It'll make everything else collapse. But while your roof is off, you can do all sorts of little decorations on the inside. You can make fireplaces and little carpets and little puppies, and you can buy fondant.
Yeah.
This is perfect for when the kids are out of school and it's cold outside and they don't have, you get some fondant. They have it at the craft stores and stuff now. Let them treat it like Play-Doh. And they can be very creative. It is edible. You can also use Tootsie Rolls. We did a birthday cake and we took Tootsie Rolls. That's what modeling chocolate is. When you see the different, it's Tootsie Rolls. And we modeled little monkeys for a birthday cake.
So you just work it? You have the kids just work
Just
it?
warm it with your hands just a little bit, and you can flatten it out with a rolling pin, and you can cut stuff out. You can make round circles and make flowers and roses, and you can have a lot of fun.